What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about a very important thing. EA Sports has driven the prices down on a lot of the cards that you may want, that you've seen other people have, that you want to actually go after now. And this is very, very specific to a lot of us that grind the game. We grind it, with stars. We do, challenges. And from time to time, we'll buy packs here and there. But we're not trying to buy packs every single time. Pretty much when I bring out the pack goddess, that's the only time that I'm actually getting packs. So, you guys enjoy that. We have fun with that. We know she has no idea what she's doing. We laugh about it and we keep it moving. What's going on right now, though, is that a lot of you are worried about, the price of Barry. Okay, you don't have him right now. Should he be a card that you should go after? And I'm going to tell you something. His price is about $640 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do simple calculations, right? Is a card that is probably the easiest person to maneuver in the run game, one of the most dominant, that gets every team's chemistry, worth $646K? Just think about it. A lot of you guys have spent money on other things that were nowhere near this. Now, this is just his base all-around stats. I'm going to go and show you him on my team and let you guys get another whiff of what's going on. So for me, I never tell you guys like, yo, you got to do this, you got to do that. I recommend and I give you a warning because I've been there. I've lost coins in this game. I've gone up and down. I've been, dead broke. I've been filthy rich. I understand how it works. And I know a lot of you guys are just missing that one piece. It's that one piece that you need to be dominant. And it could be Barry Sanders. So let's go ahead and take a look at his numbers to more or less give you some kind of insight into why he's so dominant on my team, right? Number one, I told you guys, one of the biggest things about Barry that makes him valuable no matter what, we'll get to his stats in a second, he gets every single team's chem. All right, so anybody you want, you're going to get his chem. So now we know that this year is all about theme teams. So he can be a Buck, he can be a Brown, Charger, Chief. And you know what's unfair? I actually had a Lions fan come into one of my streams. If you guys are not following me on Twitch, it's at GmiasWorld, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at GmiasWorld. If you want to stay up to date with anything that's going on. A Lions fan actually said to me, why couldn't they just let us keep Barry? Why do they have to give everybody the opportunity to be able to use him as a team chem? And I kind of felt that, dude, because the Lions suck. And this guy is obviously one of the most unbelievable running backs to ever play the game. So for them to kind of make him the master, that is kind of messed up. You know what I'm saying? It is kind of weird. It seems rather ridiculous that they would do that because Lion fans really have nothing to hold on to other than, Sanders and Calvin Johnson and some of the major names that come out. So that's kind of, weird. And that kind of stayed with me. Bro, they couldn't just let us keep Barry. Give us somebody else and make him have all the team chems. But neither here nor there, bro. It is what it is. So this guy right here gets any team chem. So no matter what your theme team is, you're pretty much done at running back. You see, that's why I'm not worried about, oh, what about this guy? What about that guy? This guy has 95 speed with 98 excel. And he's had this since the game launched. You see what I'm saying? It just took us some time to understand the game, get our chemistries right, and start to do things like that. So when you guys ask me, is it time to move? I'm going to let you know. You have a card that you don't have to worry about. He's good. No matter what they do, no matter what card they bring out, his height and speed make him very, very difficult to deal with because he's like a little munchkin out there and he's super fast. And then you give him backfield master and then it's like, oh my God, GG's. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that go on within the game that can make you a little bit more OP that you're probably not utilizing right. And this is one of those guys. So his price is dirt cheap because most feared is among us. We have, what do we have? We have the 50 coming out. You know what I'm saying? Javon Curse, another Titans player. So there's a lot of other things that are going to be going on right now. And many of you guys are trying to figure out your coins. Who should I sell? What's happening with that? Like I said, that guy right there, I don't recommend a lot of guys. That him and Deion Sanders, those two guys are really, really wild. That's why, what's interesting about Deion as well, you could probably get away. He played for the Ravens, the 49ers, the Cowboys. You have some options, the Ravens, the Washington football team. So Atlanta Falcons, obviously where he started. You have a choice that you can make with some of these players with just, right here we have 5. Barry gets every team. So there's literally no excuse for you not taking advantage of what is there. And I just want to make sure that you guys thoroughly understand that because his price is gonna probably go up to about 700K and level out around there after the most feared comes. Because look, hear me out, right? Even if there's a super fast running back, he won't get every team's chem. Maybe he won't even have a power up. It might be a random bum, but whatever it is, the boost that you get, you might get lucky. It might be a player from your team, but what if it isn't? This way, it's no guesswork. Now we already know, okay, Barry gets every team's chem, we're good, this is what we need to do, and it's over. If it's a lot of guessing involved, it gets a little crazy, you know, with that situation. So there are a lot of players that you probably want to get your hands on right now. You want to see what's good. I would just start going through everything because everybody is throwing everything away. And this happens right before every single promo. So it's not like it's something that's unusual, something that just happens, you know, rarely. It happens all the time. But only the smart is going to survive. Not about the strong, the smart. Because a lot of the things that we invest in, some of you guys are going to make out. Remember what I told you about Deacon Jones? I told you, he wasn't going to be a card that was going to last at a high price. People were spending 400K for him. I told you, just wait. Same thing with Edgerrin James. These cards, I can tell you right away what's going on. Even like Ricky Jackson, his price has to drop right now because the new boosts that are going to be coming, you know what I'm saying? It's going to make everything change because you're going to have Scary Strong, you're going to have Scary Fast, Scary Sharp, you're going to have all kinds of things that's going to be scary. But this game scares me with gameplay. But that's neither here nor there. The bottom line about everything is that you need to understand what you're getting yourselves into. That is the major part, right? So Ricky Jackson, right? His price has gone down. He's going to be a high commodity still because he's a 49er. So you got to always gauge that. Vernon Davis, his price dropped completely. I don't know why. The dude is still out there mossing dudes for me, doing whatever, just in a different manner. So right now, it's a huge opportunity to take advantage of everything. Okay, it's a huge advantage for everyone that's just getting into MUT to kind of understand what's going on more or less. All right. Also, for those of you guys that haven't done like your challenges and stuff like that, I think right now there should be one challenge that I actually didn't do yet for Team of the Week. Because some of you guys are like, yo, Gmi, what should the update be? What's going on with it? So I think it tells you, like, when you go to this thing over here, it tells you the token and, you know, what's going on with it. So I already completed this. So you should have 12 tokens. All right, because it tells you Legend Showdown hashtag 12. You should have 12. Let me know how many you have in the comment section, because this is going to be something that you guys probably, you know, you lost out on or whatever, and it's probably going to affect you throughout the year. Now, with the Team of the Week, yeah, this is week 6. So I believe we have 5, right? I think we have 5. So they want us to play a full game. We got to actually get through this. So I'll make sure I do that because that's week 6. And then remember, that's an auctionable free Team of the Year player. So like I said, I always tell you guys, I don't mean to brag and toot my own horn, but every year I pull the highest random legend that's available, Team of the Week that's available. With the Team of the Year. So that's why it's worth it to me. But they don't have a set for it yet. All right, so when you go here, there's no set. So a lot of you guys are like, yo, what are they doing with the collectibles? Don't worry about that. They add the set later for the Team of the Year once they start releasing what's going on. So let me go over here, just give you guys a quick snippet of it, because I've been getting questions about it. You guys don't know, are you doing something wrong? You're absolutely not. You're doing everything right. EA has no idea what they're doing, okay, because they're just sitting there. So we should have 5 of these, right? Once we figure out what's going on with that, all right, so this guy didn't do what he's supposed to do. We can quick sell that. Those are something that you get out of the weekly challenges as well. Did this expire? All right, he ain't do that either. Let me go ahead and do that. So yeah, you should have about 5. All right, so I'm gonna remember now to go ahead and make it 6. At the end of the regular season, you're gonna get yourself a free Nat auctionable Team of the Year card. Many of you guys that are watching this video right now, you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Yo, don't worry about it, bro. There'll be other opportunities of other things that are going to be coming up, and I got your back. As long as I got your back, you don't need nobody else. All right, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to do other things with other free promos. They're going to do things trying to give you a free harvest player. You'll have opportunities. There might be nats, but you'll have opportunity. If you missed it, you missed it. It is what it is. I don't know if EA is going to give us any kind of, you know, way to make it up, but don't worry about it too much. It's all good. All right. So right now, I think our focus should be to upgrade our teams at the running back position, so that way we don't have to worry about it. Now, the other option is Reggie Bush, who is also relatively cheap, and he gets backfield master for 1 AP because he's a receiving back. So you may see a lot of pro players or good players that have Reggie Bush as their starter. I don't care about that. I'm still Team Barry. All right. So with Barry being the way it is, his power up is 55 and his 91 overall, 307. So, you know, these are things that you could take advantage of if you would like to. Otherwise, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you don't buy the 81 by mistake. There's a lot of scavengers out there putting up these 81s for ridiculous prices, but just be careful with that because people have told me horror stories and I'm like, all right, cool, dude. Like, do you look at the number first or not? But again, things happen. It is what it is. We cry together. We laugh together. It's all good. All right. Get yourselves a year-ending running back right now, in my opinion, that will last, and you can upgrade them with whatever your theme team is. I think it's a thing of beauty. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.